Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe goes steaming forward. That is a brilliant interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy, Tiani Reinders, is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Howson cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Terrific header! Goal! Milan! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Castanos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out to the right. Oh, that's well spotted. Milan making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's in on goal. Reinders. He's going for goal. And he has kept it out somehow.
Reinders is offering a wry smile there.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And more, and more, and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. Big chance! Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Played back in. And that has been clubbed away. Reinders gets over and intercepts. Akun. Mbappe. Duda. Now it's Maciej Cunha. He's away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great hit! And how did he not make it four? And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Duda. Duda. Castanos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide. Oh, nice touch. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Yamal. Oh, and he's through the middle. Maciej Cunha. Chance! The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot has a go! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Has a look and plays it forward. Maciej Cunha aims beyond the defence. He's had a hit! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found a way through. That looks big header. Sticks it away. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass somewhat off target. That's good running with the ball. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now he's off and running. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Akun gets a foot in here. Can he get it through?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Castanos. Reinders. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Yamal! Akun on 2 now and looking for 3.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 31, numero 38. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
Cleared without hesitation.
Il numero 11, il numero 5.
Fletcher does really well to win the ball there. Mucci running with the ball. Nicely aimed pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mucci.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Howson. And Reinders. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's got the shot away! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Milan are having a ball here. Duda really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target.
Can he put it away? They've scored! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Well, they're very much the...
And the shots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
They've played it short. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the runner. Now that is
Il
a
quadro
hefty
uomo
challenge.
indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Mucci. Oh, good-looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. Mucci. Oh, well played. That's a sharp pass. And that's a good ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage, most certainly his. How do you look back on the game then? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. And we all hope that this solid goal! And one more try!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea. Simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown...
Matches Cunha! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Fletcher. Yamal. Looking tidy in possession here. Decent hit! Milan are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Parsons. And he skips past his man. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Strong running down that left flank. Interesting ball. And he was quick to react. So it is still 0-0. Darren Fletcher. Yamal. Can he get it through? And he's heaved it away. Cataldi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the runner. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Reinders. Now Hausen. And it's Van Dijk. It's Van Dijk. Hausen. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Another save.
Mbappe can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Yamal. And here's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Parsons. Adley. That's Cataldi. Fletcher gets a foot in here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Parsons. Adley. That's Cataldi. Distributed tidily.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Pass somewhat off target. Driving on and making good progress. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Adley. Now they can break here. Yamal powering forward here. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. De Gea gets rid without sophistication. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan are probably feeling...
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played out to the left flank. Horsens. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, strongly challenged there. Yamal with the foul. Horsens. Darren Fletcher. Reinders.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe! Can he put it away? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Horsens. That pass has been well intercepted. Keane engages and forces him off the ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
spettatori. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Akun played back in. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Akun. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cataldi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Now it's Keane. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. Played out wide. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Horsens. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
A 1-0 lead established.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aim forwards. Oh, great chance! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was... Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Viene sostituito con il numero 77.
Milan preparing now to welcome the final whistle. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goossens. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Milan do have a chance to counter here.
3 minuti di recupero.
Fiddles it through. Oh, that's a very... He's had a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they said.
Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you. Believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting to leave disappointed.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Barella. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Gets his pass away. Agun. Oh, that's fabulous. Keeper's ball. Di Marco. Spread neatly. Mkhitaryan. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and
Martinez! That was superb goalkeeping.
that'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Di Marco goes short. Looking to go deep. And it's Mkhitaryan. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cleared away. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Martinez is fourth top scorer in the league. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for options for movement. Now that he's got the shot away! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Di Marco. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And here's Mbappe. Akun. Has a go! DiMarco is there to clear. Reinders, crossed into the middle, and it's hoisted clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception, and that has left him in a heap. Matheus Cunha. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
This is the time you need that pace.
Akun goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Tries a header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Matheus Cunha is offering a right smile there.
Barella bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Martinez. Morris ended up in no man's land.
Il quarto uomo indica
Go
2
forward.
minuti di recupero.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Darren Fletcher. Mbappe. Now Akun. Back into the middle. Dumfries. It's just beyond his reach. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Milan were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. All to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Van Dijk has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Mina, forwards and with intent. Foot in, he is through here. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Reinders. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Out for a throw. Milan applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And he's on a charge.
Such good technique.
Gaetano. Played back in. And smartly reclaimed. Neither side yet able to find the net. Can he get it through? In with the challenge. And the shot! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Yamal is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mina. 15 minutes till half-time. The less said about that pass, the better. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. Matthews Cunha. Matthews Cunha. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. They get a throw in. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gaetano. Luperto. Oh, some tackle that. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk with the foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Interesting ball. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quality ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con
So it's back to
numero
business.
4.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's not getting past him there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. Stood up well to him there. Reinders. He's got away. He's found a way past. That is good strength. Yamal.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
That
è di
looks a decent ball.
81.007 spettatori.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Decent progress down the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Matheus Cunha. And he's there to get it away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Yamal has assisted more league goals than anyone else this season. That's a throw. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Yamal. Oh, super ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Nice interception, well timed. Milan have their second corner now. There's no sort of quality on that. And here's Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's in! He's found a way through. He's got the shot away! Goal, Milan! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now he's off and running. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Milan clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now the ball's gone astray.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's the man whose last goal was of such personal significance. And he's being shifted off it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Matheus Cunha, it's Fletcher. Aimed beyond the defence. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Gol per il Milan, numero 19.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Milan may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness.
Who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh. Jamal! They want to be quick to recover this. Has a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. That's a sharp pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. There's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. Milan have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Now it's Tovan. And it's Tovan. Good spot, he's seen the run. Real chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's
Chance to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, what a pass!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tovan. Threads one in. There's the shot! And he's there to clear it. He's in! Has another go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And he thumps it clear. Matches Cunha! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zamora, foot in. Yamal. Milan finding their passes. Mbappe! A wonderful effort all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
He's gone for goal! Corner number 3 coming up. No, he's managed to misplace that. And he can clear it away. There will be a throw-in. Mathias Cunha, played right into his path. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's hoisted clear. Delivers with whip. Chance! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Milan take the lead.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Reinders.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Tovan. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's Fletcher. Gets into some space. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he was quick to react. Oh, there's a probing ball. Interesting ball. And he was quick to get it clear again. Darren Fletcher. Big header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Yamal. Looking to set free a runner. Eklenkamp. Howson. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zamora. Mbappe. Yamal. It's a great ball. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan passed themselves into a 3-goal lead. And he's on his way! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Succumbs to the pressure.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Matheus Cunha.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's a throw-in. Darren Fletcher. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Mbappe, and here's the chance to counter. And he's on a charge.
Such good technique.
Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
The count is
19.
rising. That's
Lascia il
6.
campo per il numero 77. Cambio di giocatori.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a look and plays it forward. Great hit! Yes! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan are having a ball here. There's the hit! And that's past the post.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Attenzione, un cambio.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Eklenkamp. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Chance to shoot now. Great chance! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
So there's going to be another change
Per il
here.
Milan. Ha segnato al 75esimo minuto numero 19.
Milan are
Sostituzione di
at the
giocatori.
peak of their
Numero
powers.
25.
As for their opponents,
Viene
a long way
sostituito
from
con il
that.
To be
numero
expected,
14.
Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Reinders. Mucci. And he's there to belt it away. And he lines up a cross. And the keeper beats it away. Eklenkamp. Zamora. That's a throw. Oh, this looks sharp. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Tries to get it clear. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Zamora.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe! Can he finish? Time added on 4 minutes. Mbappe! Tovan. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So that's got things underway. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Oh, this looks sharp. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mathias Cunha! It's loose. Oh, he's had another try! Mbappe finds himself offside.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanoli. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe looking for options for movement. And that's gone loose. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well read, nice interception. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Can he finish? No goals as yet. Nicely aimed pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. Zanoli. And it's Patel. Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It's and again! Goal! Milan! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Always onto this.
That's going in strongly.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Decent hit from there. Darren Fletcher. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And Reinders. Yamal. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. In with the challenge. Mbappe. Miretti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vitinha. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. That's good running with the ball. He's got the shot away!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Patel. He's headed upfield. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. A real chance! Milan with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Throw it. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to...
Has a goal! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's a throw-in. And that's another throw. It's a good foot in there. Fletcher has a look inside the box. It's gone for a throw-in.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Badell. Now that looks a decent ball. Miretti. He's picked his way through. Skims one in. That's a corner kick. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. There will be a throw-in. Mbappe aims beyond the defence.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Quality ball. Well, they could break here. Matthews Cunha. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Has a look and place it forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Corner given. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Zanoli. That's a good ball out wide. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Milan are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nicely weighted ball. Howson. Now Mbappe. Matthews Cunha, and it's Fletcher, distributed tidily. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. He's away!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's gone forward, now he's off and running. And that's a throw-in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Badell. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Gets his pass away. He's had a hit! Is extended still further. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Numero 11. lascia il campo per il numero 77.
That is
Cambio di
good pressure,
giocatori.
just hounded him off it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at
Sostituzione per
that.
il Milan. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 13.
"75 minutes played. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Akun. That's a good run down the left.
Akun really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Milan are almost home and dry now. Pinamonti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Fletcher. And here's Yamal. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Yamal. Looking for the run. Tries to get it clear. Patel.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's got away. That's tidy. Back when it goes. Big chance! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we're underway. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they can counter here. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Akun. Reinders. Milan making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Let's a look and place it forward. Is there any shapes to shoot? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Here's Pobega. Juan Miranda. Yamal gets a foot in here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's Yamal! In he goes again. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darren Fletcher, Akun. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. So, what can they make of this? That's a promising run he's making on the right. He has found a way through. Freuler. Akun aims beyond the defence. Matches Cunha! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
It's really well cleared. Akun. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. There's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Juan Miranda. Yamal. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Matheus Cunha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yamal. Matheus Cunha. Now, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Matheus Cunha. He's had a hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Yamal is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Stood up well to him there. The less said about that pass, the better. It's a sharp pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Darren Fletcher. Matheus Cunha. Can he get it through? Juan Miranda. It's Freuler. Lukumi. Juan Miranda. Here's Pobega. Juan Miranda. It's Freuler. And he was quick to react. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. And now the breakaway. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Lukumi. Yamal driving on and making good progress. Turns and goes back. Back when it goes. Chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A case now of complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Darren Fletcher, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lukumi, Juan Miranda. That's a nicely measured pass. Yamal. Now Hausen. Akun. Out to the right. Fletcher wins the duel this time. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Juan Miranda. Shifted upfield, could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. More and more pressure on the ball here. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Pobega. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. It's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19. Numero 21, numero 2, lasciano il campo per
oh, that's such a good run.
82.
More of that, please.
Numero 10.
Hausen attempts a clearance.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Pobega. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Time and again they are repelled. There's the hit! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Akun.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Good read, needed to be. And that's it. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's